Hey everybody, this is AG here. So I have actually recorded this video before. The problem is that I left a program running on my computer and it corrupted the encoding, meaning that yeah, so we're doing this again. So we're finally off of the Great Plateau when it comes to that, and we start seeing new enemies. Mostly these moblins that are surrounding the place. Gonna just take this guy out really fast. Yeah, the best way to kill them is literally just keep hitting them in their horn so they keep falling over. Moblin Club. There we go. So this Traveler Sword and this Moblin Club are not to be touched. Ooh, horn. Fang. Yeah, they're not to be touched for a mission coming up, so hopefully I remember that. Okay, so little bit of a heads up, the audio might sound a little weird because I'm house sitting for a friend, and so I'm currently sitting in their back room, like, just recording this. But hopefully the game audio doesn't, like, freak out this time. Okay, so... Oh, wait, that's not the... Wrong one. We need to be heading over there. Okay, so now that we're off of the Great Plateau, we could basically explore anywhere else on the map. But I wanted to take out this area first, which is referred to as the Dueling Peaks. Dueling Peaks is a Rusty Howard is an area that is divided in half by the mountains that are right there, and the two areas are kind of simple. It's one area is there's so much glare. I can't actually see it properly. I can't see things properly. So one area is these ruins that are kind of factor in with the overall, like, ruins of Hyrule Field, which is the main center area on the map. Like, this whole area is Hyrule Field. This area is Dueling Peaks. Right here being the Dueling Peaks itself. But yeah, this whole area right here is more indicative to the overall ruins of the area, but across the Dueling Peaks is more of a field area. Field-like area. Oh, chest. Yeah. Oh. I'm mainly sticking around here because I'm trying to find something that's gonna help us out for later. And I can't exactly remember which building it was in. Oh, Rusty Shield. It's the same as the Boko Shield, but I'm gonna drop the Boko Shield in favor of it to show you something. Okay, so the Boko Shield is wooden, and that actually makes a significant difference because the rusty shield right here, even though it's the same defensive quality, it will wear down a lot. It'll wear down a lot slower. Oh, here it is. Meanwhile, the wooden shield is the wooden shields are more easy to find. The plus side is that wooden items, especially the clubs that enemies carry around, can be set on fire. Meaning that they can do more damage, but they're also susceptible to fire itself. Meanwhile, the metal items are more susceptible to electricity. Misko's EX journal. This is part of the DLC. This is telling us where all of the items for all of the DLC is. Well, not all of the DLC. There's also another book I'm supposed to find that's a little further south, but we'll get to that in another episode. It was really bright. Yeah, it's just gonna keep going like that until they run out of things to say that I got a clue about. But yeah, like, oh, oops. Going to the adventure log, now we have a bunch of EX items that are listed down. Like, for instance, like we have to find these clues to find the equipment, and it shows how many equipment are there. Oh. Like, a bunch of things are just sounding off at once. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, we're eventually gonna get all that stuff, but for right now, we should probably get started with the Dueling Peaks itself. The one of the downsides to not having one of the downsides to not having a HUD is you can't see the upcoming weather changes, which is a little bit annoying at times. But hopefully it doesn't, like, affect me too much. Huh, I could have sworn there would be something up here. Feels like it would be a spot to put something. Oh, enemies. Wooden mop. There we go. This other item sitting over here is the, farming hoe. Oh, here it is. So this is one of, yeah, so we're gonna start running into a lot of shrines. And mostly what shrines would be useful for in the base game is basically just, well, again, they have two benefits. One is they give you a spirit orb that can increase your, that can increase your stats, or and refill your health upon completion of it. But the other thing that is useful for that we're not going to be able to take advantage of is that they are fast travel spots. Yeah, so you'll see me do this a lot of times with Korok seed placements, where I could see what needs to be done. But sadly, like, it's hard to actually get it down. Actually, I think those are just getting in the way. But yeah, I will be doing that for some, not all of them, because yeah. So as you can see, like, this one is kind of annoying, especially when you're not able to see the screen properly because of the glare. What? There you go. What? I guess the head's still alive down there. That one was annoying. Okay, I got 2 more tries. Last try, and then I'm gonna just head off and do this later. Yep. So again, like, some Korok seeds are unintentionally hard. Oh. Thanks. What? Always do that. Yeah, it's really windy. It's a good thing, it's a good thing you can't really hear it too well. So, this is basically the paraglider tutorial. Like, there was a part of that name that I was forgetting. I was like, yeah. So mostly with the mostly with these sort of trials, like I mentioned, it's oftentimes really easy. But then to find the actual, like, hidden chest, you have to go a little out of your way. Like this. Gonna just drop that. What is the... Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, we haven't actually run into Octoroks yet. We will eventually. But In the previous recording, we ran into a lot of them, but that's because I got kind of lost because I wasn't paying attention to my See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, now that it's thundering outside, using anything made of metal will attract electricity. I've never actually encountered this guy when it's raining. It's not gonna show me the weather right there. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, let's just say is better than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was just talking to myself, so you've kind of had a good time, I guess. By the way, those strange things that have popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that has happened. Those long, deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here. With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it starts suddenly moving. What thing? I'm talking about that guardian, of course. Haven't you heard about the old stories about Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one shaped like an overturned urn? That is what I'm talking about. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure it was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst, but I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? Ha, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear the guardians guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Be careful. Okay, see you later, dude. Go check that out. Wait a minute. Please think about what you're doing. I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're gonna end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face, but maybe I'm nuts. You're fine, so don't be so careless. There are too many enjoyable things in the world to gamble with your life. Huh, I'm exhausted. I need directions, so... I'm trying to get to Kakariko Village. That way. On the other side of the Dueling Peaks, there's a stable. Stop there and ask someone for directions. Okay. This side. Sneaky river snail. They glow in the dark, so they're easier to find when the light goes down. Is this a Korok? Yeah, it's a Korok. Oh yeah, there's enemies right over there. Gonna just take this. Do I have a sneaking food? No, I don't. I want to at least get rid of the bluish one. Because he's the one that's slightly tougher than the other ones. Oh, cool! He dropped some bokoblin guts. Those are useful for upgrading pieces of armor later. I won't get too much into it because we're nowhere close to reaching that. But hey, we just took out this entire group without them noticing us. Spiked Boko Club. Okay, so I think I mentioned it before, but all of the enemy weapons are slowly upgradable as time goes on. Just like how it goes, rusty. It goes rusty and then soldier, and then it goes from like soldier to like knight. These ones go from regular club to spiked club to bone clubs, and as you go through the game, it slowly gets more and more reinforced. Just like how this shield right here is an upgrade to the Boko shield in the same sort of manner. Can make some food. Oh, I am gonna need to make 3 of these. I'll explain why later. And then the last one is hold 2. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, wait, there it is. Both of those. Moblin Horn. Okay, it worked. Two and full wheel. That worked out pretty well. Is there anything I could replace? Oh, I could replace the spear with that. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so there it is, the Dueling Peaks. I can't really see it from this angle. There it is. Like, you could barely see it. But that is a shrine on top of the mountain. I need quite a few of these crickets eventually. Oh, right. There's something up this tree. Might as well get this while I'm here. Boop. Oh. I've been duped. Now, I remember reading a funny comic a few months back where it was, Link gets knocked into the air by like a by one of the later game enemies, and then he just pulls out like a full course dinner, just shoves it into his mouth, and then he's full up on hearts. It's like yeah, that's basically how that works. Oh, good. While I'm here, I could show this off. So these are Octoroks. Much like previous games, they will spit rocks at you. But since you could be a little bit more liberal with your... with how you kill them, you... instead of just like knocking the shots back with your shield, you can just straight up just shoot them. So I completely forget which order. Okay, so it's Tentacle is the more common one. You get the Octo Balloon every once in a while, but the rare one is the Eyeball. From those enemies. It's... unlike most items, this does not count as a enemy item. As it says, is like, you can make elixirs with it. This one's different. This inflatable Octorok organ has a lot of lift, so attach the item you want to see float. Hold it in your hands and then place it on the object to attach it. So how about we demonstrate it by putting all three of them on top of this. As you can see, that balloon's kind of durable, but not so durable that like it can like just break the game. Just enough that you can do fun puzzles with them. Probably shouldn't have like shoved like 3 of them onto it because, you know, like 2 of them broke. One of them am I missing? Like, I got all those. Oh yeah, I'm missing this one. This one's on top of a mountain secured by, blocked by a lot of, like, clouds. This one is in a hole, so you actually have to, like indent it, like, somewhere around here. So it's almost impossible to find it if you don't know where you're looking for it. And then up here, I think it's, like, somewhere around, like, this area. Is that it? No, that one's a little bit further off. Oh well. Let's climb this. I'm gonna just eat some crackers while I climb up. Yeah, as you can tell, stamina is very important in this game. It's some regards it's actually more important than health at times. Oh, look, more shrines. Anything else? Not that I can see. Oh, there's a little fire right over there with some enemies. Um. So I think this is a good place to stop because we've now reached the actual like peaks themselves. Leaf. I'm gonna leave that here. And see you guys in the next episode. Bye.